Hey guys, I'm Inli Su, and I want to share my testimony with you guys. I just really want to thank you just working with all of y'all last summer. I just loved it, and I'm so sad that camp can't work this year. But I just want to share with you guys something encouraging about what does it means to be known. And the word of the word known is to know. And I feel like know means many things to me. First is to know myself, to know others, and to know God. And to be known is to essentially let other people know who you are and what you're going through. And one thing that I want to be known is that since the age of 10, I've been struggling with depression. And that comes from experiencing a lot of pain in my childhood, being neglected, being lonely, being bullied. And to suppress that pain, I've developed depression, and that helps to numb my pain. And so for 10 years, I've been really unable to experience things, to make friends, or to feel, because I'm always trying to numb my pain and escape in my head. And so oftentimes it's very hard for me to relate or understand to people because I can't feel my own pain or other people's pain. And so that's the first part of known. Second part is, knowing myself. Last year I prayed asking God to heal the brokenness in my heart and to reveal. And that's when I started realizing that I've been carrying all this pain and darkness inside of me. And it's very painful to ask God to heal our brokenness because we choose to forget it and to bury it for a reason. And I want to encourage you that when you have the safety and comfort and good people whom you can share your pains to slowly release it out, listening to music, through writing, talking to other people, sharing it, to release that pain in a way that's healthy. And when I experience pain, I either close up or I lash out against other people. So I try my best to essentially give my pain back to God, writing it down, talking to others, so that pain and burden is shared with other people instead of keeping it to myself, which I've done for many, many years. Knowing others, oftentimes we question, why do we go through life in suffering? And I feel like by knowing ourselves and our own pain, we can understand and know other people's pain and to really help them and to build them up. You're only able to relate to someone and emphasize this one when you've experienced the same thing. Losing a loved one, losing your family, loneliness, feeling rejected, feeling lost. All these pain that we try to ignore and stuff away, they can become tools God can use to help you to touch and heal other people, as I've learned with my own pains and burdens. And lastly, knowing God. There are many times where I've turned away from God because of my pain, and I'm just so mad, upset at God. But one thing that really touches me is that no matter how many times we walk away from God in anger and disappointment and bitterness, He's still there beside me. My heart is like a house, and many times I push God away, but He's always waiting at the front porch, knocking on the door, waiting for me to open up my heart again. So I encourage you, through your pain, through your suffering, you're not alone. God is there with you. And make your pain known so that others can help, so that God can help, so that you may build a better life for yourself. Blessings from China.